Hey, what's up, you guys? ZBT Jose coming at you with another video from ZBT Games. Um, we've been playing a lot of Flesh and Blood. Usually I've been playing Azuri and CC, but today we got a blitz build of Riptide. This is kind of my take on Riptide without looking at like any lists. I'm really trying to do that for Flesh and Blood, not look at any list, just try to come up with my own brainchild based off of matches that people are playing, the Discord that we have over at in Tampa, Florida for Flesh and Blood. So this is my take on Riptide, and these are also the cards that I have, so some of the things are not going to be like the best choice. But like I said, these are just the cards that I have. We got first place at our local armory. We got this cold foil barbed castaway. Let's see if I can take it out of the sleeve. But yeah, we got cold foil. I don't know if you could see it that well. It's got a little ding right here, which is sad. But alright. Pretty cool. It's my first place blitz or CC. I got, I think, third place with Azuri. Azuri's like my favorite deck at the moment, but this one's pretty fun. So this is, I call this Riptide because we're playing a lot of traps and we don't really want to pay for anything. First we're gonna run with the armor. We got Blossom of Spring, pretty average. I don't have a Tunic, so we're not playing Tunic. But Blossom of Spring is just fine. We got the Skull Cap. You start at lower life, so you can start blocking with this right away. Pretty cool. Let's see. The Quiver, obviously the Barbed Castaway. I'm shuffling through like a lot of armors because I was testing all of them out. Just regular Iron Rot, Toxic Tips, and that's pretty much it. I didn't really like any other, like I didn't like the Wayfinder's Crest or the Mask of Manifestations or the Threadbare Tunic, Hornet Sting, Seeker's Equipment. I mainly pulled it out because I have this cold foil. See if maybe it'll work, but it doesn't work. Obviously swap out the boots. I think what I did for Rune Blade was I took out the Toxic Tips for Norrøn Gloves, and then we ran the Spellfray leggings. Riptide doesn't want to pay for anything, really. He can't with the Barbed Castaway. Like, you can't really pay for things in this deck, I found, if you want to play out your whole hand and, you know, kill somebody. So you really need your free stuff. That's why I suggest the Spellfray stuff. So, yeah. I'm going to put the traps to the back. We're going to go pumps, arrows, non-arrow attacks, and then we'll do traps. So we got 2 toxicity. I don't really like this card. I'd probably run different pumps, honestly. But it does demand a card, which is pretty cool. Scout the Periphery. I really like this, mainly just looking at my opponent's deck to see what traps I want to keep, and which ones I should pitch. But this is pretty cool. I like Scout the Periphery. Next we got the Lace with Frailty. I have one promo, one not promo. Sad. Well, we got 2 promo, Blood Rot, Lace with Blood Rot. I found I want to prioritize Blood Rot a lot more to try to kill them faster, because we're not running a lot of arrows or a lot of pumps. Like, that was it. Those were all the pumps. Codex of Inertia. I would switch this for a Codex of Blood Rot. It's way better. Especially in Riptide. You don't want to mess around with Frailty because you don't really care. You're just blocking everything, really. So Blood Rot's better because you could just kill them faster. Next, we're running 2 red, 2 yellow, and 2 blue falcon wing. This is the best one. It's free. It gets +1 if it has an aim counter, and then, put a pump in front of it. So it's always going to have an aim counter because you're using the barbed castaway second ability to flip it face up and put an aim counter on it. So it's pretty good. Yeah, we're prioritizing free arrows. So next we have, if I can get it, 2 searing shot. It's pretty good. Like I said, it's a free arrow. I don't have many other arrows because I've only opened Outsiders and Everfest, and then a couple of like odd packs here and there from like prizing of other armories. So I don't really have much Ranger stuff. Like I said, these are just cards that I have. But it took me to first in an armory, so that's pretty good. 2 Merkmeyer grapples. Wow. This card's really good, actually. I really like this card. It gets +1 if it has an aim counter, and then if you pump it, it's huge. And they can't prevent the damage, so that's pretty cool. And then we have a long shot. It's my only copy of long shot for some reason. But it's free, and it's 5. I know it says 3, but it's actually 5. So yeah, that's all the arrows. So we're running, what? Let me just count them real quick. We're running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pumps. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 arrows. Pretty decent ratios. I wasn't bricking all too much. I did brick once, but it was fine because it was all traps, so I was just able to, stall until my next turn, really. So even bricking on trap, what you really don't want to do is brick on arrows. Like Riptide is pretty bad with arrows. Let's see. Alright, next we have our attacks that aren't arrows. So we have 2 rabble. Most of the stuff in this deck is red. Besides our suite of falcon wings and a few traps. So yeah, rabble's really good. And then it triggers Riptide, so you can rabble and then trigger Riptide to put an arrow to the to your arsenal. It's pretty cool. So yeah, 2 rabble, 2 scar for scar. You can automatically get go again with scar for scar, so that's pretty cool. And then 2 virulent touch. I run this over death touch because it's free. It's the only reason why. It's free, and if they defend, they get stuff. So it's 4 life, or you get blood rot pox. Really. Next are traps. We have 2 blood rot trap. I don't like this trap. No one's really running attack reacts, and then if you de-react and they're still holding the attack react, and you de-react a blood rot trap, they're just not going to pump it. So this never gets its value. This is like my least favorite trap out of all of them. Frailty trap is decent because it'll always trigger. Also, these are these you have to wait till they trigger. So like, if they don't activate an attack reaction, it doesn't trigger, and Riptide doesn't deal 1 damage. So Frailty will probably always trigger. Most people are running attacks with Go Again, so this will trigger and deal 1 damage. So this one's really good. This one's pretty good because a lot of people are doing like pre-pumps instead of attack react pumps. So this one's pretty good. I like this one a lot. This one will always trigger. So this one's pretty good. 2 target trap. We got 1 pendulum trap. This one's also not that good. Same reason, same thing with blood rot trap, but it defends. So, and we're really running out of traps. I wish I had more, but I don't have more. Boulder trap. This card is crazy. I wish I had two, because I would just play, instead of a pendulum trap, I'd play two boulder traps. This card's really good. And then I think the, I think the best cards for Riptide are these, the original traps. So we got two tripwire traps, which is very good. These trigger automatically when you defend with them. So these will always trigger off a Riptide. It doesn't matter if they pay for this or not. It'll always trigger. Then we have Pitfall Trap. Like I said, this one will always trigger. And then we have Collapsing Trap. I wish I had more, like another Pitfall Trap, because I would put that in. Collapsing Trap, really good. This one always triggers also. And it's really funny when it triggers. I've waited for this in my hand until they attack with the last card in their hand, and then they discard their hand and draw that many -1, so they'll be drawing 0. Or if you wait till they have like 2 cards in hand, defend with the card that they play first with this, and then they get rid of that card in their hand, they don't draw, which is hilarious. So yeah, we're running 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 traps. I think this is a good number of traps. Like I said, you know, we're not going super aggro. We're just kind of trying to control the game as much as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 non-arrow attacks. So yeah. That's my Riptide deck. Or should I say my Triptide deck. It performed way better than I thought. I thought I was rolling up to the shop with a meme deck. I didn't think it was going to place at all. I didn't think it was going to do good. I thought this hero was dog water, and I thought it couldn't win any game. It was a small armory, to be fair, so that could be a factor also. We didn't play that many rounds, and also I was playing against people that my traps always triggered, so yeah, I was able to kill people while defending, which is very cool. Anyways, that's my Riptide deck, and have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.